That loaded really fast.
Welcome to the radar tutorial for the FA26.
The map bit, I'm already in.
Today
oh, you said what bit? I see.
Find and track aircraft, as well as designate targets for
Ignore me, being a goober.
First,
it's okay, babe. I was talking to both of you. Oh my god, I'm already in the air.
Yeah. I'm setting up my S-cam. There we go. Okay, open the radar MFD page. I'll wait for you for that. I'm gonna make sure that my cam's actually on. Yep, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I have it set to do persistent S-cam, so it'll automatically open up and spawn the camcorder, so I just have to move it.
Yeah.
I also changed the color of my outfit. Like, just now, because I figured it out.
God's loud.
Did you open the MFD page yet?
What do you mean?
The tutorial, I didn't start it yet. Like, I'm in the air, but I haven't opened the MFD page yet.
Oh yeah, I opened the MFD page.
Okay.
The radar must be manually powered on using the
Turning
radar.
on the radar.
The display shows you a compressed representation of the radar's 120-degree field of view.
Okay, orange for enemies.
The display range can be adjusted using the R+ and R- buttons.
Oh, okay.
Press the R+ button repeatedly until the display is at max range. As the radar sweeps over other aircraft, they will be displayed as blue icons for friends and orange icons for foes. The left to right scan angle can also be adjusted to allow the radar to scan more rapidly, but in a smaller slice of the
Interesting.
sky.
You use the joystick to select them, I see. Oh, that's not too bad.
Set the radar as a sensor of interest, or SOI. Now you can slew the target designator using your joystick's thumb control. Slew the designator over a contact and press in on the center of the thumb control to start tracking it. You can track up to 4 contacts while still being able to scan the rest of the sky. They will appear as a small circle on your HUD, along with a corresponding number. In order to lock a target for weapons, you can either click the track again using the designator, or press the numbered MFD button on the left. While the target is locked, the other tracks will continue to be displayed, but the radar will not be able to scan for new targets. Information about the locked target's bearing, range, altitude, airspeed, and aircraft type will appear in the bottom right of the display. Use the unlock button to unlock the target, and the clear button to clear the tracks. For close-in engagements, the radar can be switched to boresight mode using the mode button. In this mode, the radar will point straight forward and lock onto the first contact it sees. If the radar is SOI, you can press the joystick thumb control to quickly unlock and find a new target.
How come triggering on the enemy aircraft isn't doing anything for me though?
Go back to scan mode and find, track, and lock the enemy
aircraft. I haven't gotten to that point yet, buddy.
Okay.
I just got to the point where I'm supposed to find it.
Good. Now arm your weapon system.
Arm my weapon system.
Radar-guided air-to-air missile.
Switch to the 120.
Okay. On the HUD, the locked target will appear as a small square. The small dot is the shot lead cue. When firing air-to-air missiles, aim for the lead cue to help the missile conserve energy as it steers toward the target. The DLZ, or Designated Launch Zone, is displayed on the right side.
Oh my god, I launched a missile.
The missile should be fired when the target chevron lies between the min and max range marks.
Min and max, got it.
Go ahead and try shooting down the target.
I shot a missile.
So did I.
I shot 2, just to be safe.
Me too. I also killed him with the Vulcan afterwards.
Nice.
Pitbull. Pitbull. Autopilot disengaged. Shoot. Pitbull. Pitbull. Pitbull.
Shot 3 more rockets at him.
Nice, nice.
Splash.
Splash.
Good kill.
All 3 hit.
By tracking multiple contacts, you can fire up to 4 AIM-120s on separate targets, as long as
Oh,
you
that's
maintain
cool.
line
You
of
can
sight with
fire
each of them.
at 4 different targets with these.
Yeah.
When the AIM-120's time to impact counter displays the letter M, it has switched to active homing, and you no longer need to continue tracking it. You can switch to another target, duck into cover, or even shut your radar off. Now try shooting down the rest of the enemy air targets.
The rest of the enemy air targets? What are you talking about?
Pitbull. Pitbull. Over G. Pitbull. Pitbull.
Interesting.
Shoot. Pitbull. Pitbull.
Man keeps avoiding my rockets.
I don't have another radar contact.
Ooh, I hit him a little bit with the cannon there. I'm in.
Okay.
Let me move my
Welcome to the
camcorder
SEED
here.
tutorial.
Yeah.
SEED stands for Suppression of Enemy Air Defenses. You'll use a combination of radar detecting sensors and special weapons to disable SAM sites. When a radar is searching for aircraft, it emits a signal that can be detected by your radar warning receiver.
Okay.
The radar type, bearing, and approximate range is shown on the RWR display, relative to your position in the center. Open the Anti-Radar Attack Display, or ARAD. The display shows the same information gathered by the RWR, but allows you to select targets for anti-radiation missiles. You can also set the radar sources. When you lower the AR visor, you'll be able to see all of the targets around you for better situational awareness. Now you can use your joystick thumb control to slew the targeting cursor. Slew the cursor onto the enemy radar, then a square will appear on the selected target in both the MFD and the HUD. Now arm the weapon system. And switch to the AGM-88. This is a high-speed, fire-and-forget anti-radiation missile. When fired, it'll home in on the radar source designated in the ARAD.
Interesting.
Once you have a target selected, all you need to do is fly towards the target and fire once the missile is in range.
How do I know it's in range?
Try taking out the
I
standby
think
nose
it's
using
in
the
range already.
HM88.
I think so as well. It's just now telling me to shoot. There we go. 2 out.
I sent 1. I want to see if it does its job.
I wish there was like a rocket cam.
Right.
I turned on stationary camera and it seems to be looking at my target. Oh, that changed. Oh, there it is. Look at missile. Mode fly along. Fuck yeah.
Where's
No.
that?
When you're in your spectator camera, you can change the look mode to missile, target, or yourself. And so I hit something.
Fly along, look at missile, start. Ah, nice. Damn, splash.
I seem to have hit nothing and I'm out of missiles.
I'm also out of missiles, but I took out most of them.
Autopilot disengaged.
I
Autopilot
didn't see a
disengaged.
single icon disappear, but I watched them land, so I don't know.
I've got 2 more left, but no missiles left.
It looks like you're out of HM88s. You got some of the targets though.
Oh,
Good
there
job.
we go. I just waited a little bit and then the objective completed.
Nice. So now we know how to do anti-radar shit.
Yeah.
Now I want to do air-to-ground missiles.
In the other vehicle?
Yeah.
I don't like the vehicle, but yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the air-to-ground missile tutorial. Air-to-ground missiles, or AGMs, are useful for precisely hitting light to medium armored ground targets. First, power up the targeting pod. You will use the TGP to designate targets for the AGMs. Now arm the weapon system. And switch to the AGM-114. These are small, laser-guided anti-tank missiles. Since they home in on the laser point emitted by your TGP, you must maintain line of sight to the target until it hits. To fire it, designate a target using the TGP, point your aircraft at the target until the missile locks on, then pull the trigger to fire. You can also switch the missile seeker's uncaged mode to manual, which will allow you to fire at targets off bore sight. In manual mode, you hold the trigger to uncage the seeker, then press the weapon switch button to fire. Try shooting the targets around the mission waypoint using the AGM-114. Remember, you need to maintain line of sight with your TGP in order to guide the missile to the target.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
So
Landing gear. Landing gear.
I've got
Gear.
my
Landing
mode
gear.
set to target.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Okay.
Landing gear. Landing
I have it set to sensor of interest.
landing gear.
Okay.
Landing gear. Landing
I thumb click on the target.
landing gear.
I need to zoom in for that.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Okay.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
And
I got it.
then,
Landing gear.
yeah.
I think.
Gear. Shoot. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Shoot. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Shoot. Landing gear. Shoot. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
I wish I could zoom in easier.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Yeah.
Definitely hit that target twice.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Shoot. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Now to find the other targets.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
You can keep yelling landing gear at me all you want, Blaine. I'm not fucking putting it down.
Landing gear.
How low are you?
Landing gear.
I'm very close to the ground. Why?
Landing gear.
Goober.
980 feet.
Landing gear. 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 Landing gear.
Oh, I see. That does make that easier. Okay. I didn't realize I could see the targeting box, like, through my visor and shit, instead of having to stare at this
Yeah.
fucking screen.
Yeah.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
I'm still having trouble locking onto my targets now, though.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
I'm
Landing
not.
gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Shoot.
Great. Now switch to the AGM-65.
Oh, it wants me to switch to a different fucking missile now? Nah, I'm still shooting this one.
Landing gear. 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 Landing gear.
This is a larger, slightly heavier hitting anti-tank missile with a more advanced optical seeker. With this type of missile, you do not need to maintain a lock on the target after you fire it.
Landing gear.
The fire and forget capability allows you to fire at multiple targets in one pass or take cover after firing. Try taking down the targets at the next waypoint and practice taking advantage of the fire and forget capability.
Shoot. 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 Shoot.
Nice shooting. This concludes the air-to-ground missile tutorial.
Hey, I did the tutorial.
Landing gear.
Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
So I've got two GBU 39s, which are the long range GPS guided. I've got AGM 88s, two of those.
Okay.
I have AGM 126s, two of those. Wait, three of those. I have one count of AIM 120s, another AGM 88, and I have an ALQ 131 ECM jammer.
My whole bottom row is AIM 120s. And then I have AIM 9s,
Nice,
so I can
nice.
headlock. And then I have AIRS
Yep.
T, which is a more maneuverable air-to-air missile.
Nice. Are you fully ready?
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's.
Bravo 1-1, this is Alpha 1-1, how copy?
I gotcha.
I'm gonna be taking off here.
Bravo 1-1 copies.
Good launch. Bravo 1-1, you're clear to taxi to Cat 3.
Bravo 1-1 taxiing to Cat 3.
Copy taxi. Bravo 1-1, you're clear to taxi to Cat 3.
Bravo 1-1 taking off.
We've already got some anti-ground activity.
Bravo 1-1 is a dumbass.
What'd you do?
I forgot to close my canopy before I took off. Can't hear fucking shit because I got no canopy.
Oh no. Bravo 1-1, how copy?
Bravo 1-1 copies.
Your canopy good?
I'm still missing the canopy because I took off without it.
Nice.
I'm actively being locked onto.
I'm working on it.
I think that's a missile coming towards me. I'm still alive.
Good stuff.
there's 2 more missiles coming at me. I got hit. Hi, buddy.
Howdy. You get shot down?
A little bit. Remembered to close my canopy this time.
Yeah. There you go. That's probably a good thing. I'm out. Going up. Where you at, buddy?
In the air behind you.
Okay. I'm gonna raise elevation to probably about 25,000.
That was very high.
Yep. I'm hoping we can operate a little bit outside of their effective range.
I'm hit. I got hit.
I got hit too.
Yeah, there was an actual plane in the sky.
Oh shit, I'm down. Did you just get hit?
No, I'm shooting 2 out. I haven't gotten hit yet. I'm hit.
got a kill with an M120 just now.
Yeah, I see that. He's on fire.
Chat clear.
We're not doing too hot.
Over D.
Okay, I've got an almost entirely air-to-ground package
Same.
going on right now.
I got some GBU 53s and some AGM 145s and 161s, and then some AIM 9 pluses.
This is Command. There's a hostile mobile air defense unit set up dangerously close to our airbase. You need to take them out so our airbags can take off.
Engine failure. Engine failure.
What?
Engine failure. Engine failure. Engine failure.
What?
Engine failure.
How?
Engine failure. Engine failure. Engine failure.
Mic check, mic
Engine
check.
failure.
I can hear you, but my engine failed as soon as I started it.
Engine failure. Engine failure.
Yeah, you have to have it up a
Engine
little bit.
failure.
I
Engine
did.
failure. Engine.
I think I'm ready to taxi.
I'm taking off.